Following on with this topic about being independent of the opinion of others, or which, by the way, is something that it just grows. We'll always be dependent to some degree of people's opinions around, especially those that we really love and are close to us, or that we see of great influence in our lives. It's an ongoing thing. But one thing that has really shifted, and I would love to share, because I think it will make a difference to a lot of people, is our ability to say no because it doesn't work for me, as opposed to making 1,000 excuses. So I remember at one point in my life when my family members would insist that I should live my life a particular way, or I should take a particular idea, and why not? And I'm like, because I don't have the time for it, or because I live very far away, or because, and I see people around me right now, I see them going through, especially someone really close to my life, in my life at the moment, going through something really similar. Someone in her life is insisting that she takes on a particular, route, and she doesn't want to. The bottom of it is, I don't want to. But she's unable to say this to her sister in this case, yeah? I just don't want to. And so we're sitting there telling her, hon, all you need to say is, I don't want, yeah, but I don't want to hurt her feelings. And how often do we deprive ourselves from our own self-expression because we don't want to hurt other people's feelings, when actually what we find is, when I say to somebody, no, I wouldn't like to do that. Why not? It just doesn't feel right for me, or doesn't work for me, or I don't want to. That actually is a step. But in them respecting you as well, they're like, oh, because suddenly if I don't want to, I wouldn't like to, what is there to defend and what is there to question? If I don't want to do something, there's just nothing, I just don't want to. But how often do we limit ourselves? Do we stop ourselves from speaking because we don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, when in reality it's actually quite inauthentic, because you're honoring that person more by telling them the truth, by saying, you know what, I just really don't want to do it. I really appreciate your offer. Just a question, where are we doing that in our communication? Where are we dishonoring those that we love, or those that we have respect for, and actually losing their respect? Yeah, it's a great opportunity actually to gain people's respect and our own self-worth by saying, you know what, it just doesn't work for me. It's okay to say no.